coming today. Amen. Y'all riding home with Auntie to the appointment today. Auntie gonna get this wig done, get this all this hair from growing behind my neck. Baby, the last kid I just saw, ooh, wig is finna get good. I don't know if it's gonna be some more skits before I should call Shayla, but I'm making some phone calls tonight. I think my spirit telling me to call Coca tonight, cause me and Coca need to rap. We need the tea tonight, baby. We need the tea tonight. Y'all, did y'all see what I seen in Shayla eyes as PR was telling her the story about what the man done got her? Amen. She ain't saying nothing but a mom make her feel good and they done made the bad. Y'all, she had that same deceptive look in her eyes. Amen. That same look in her eyes when Amber used to tell her how good Anthony was. When Amber used to tell Anthony how good, Amber used to tell Shayla, let me correct it because I'm just crunk right now. When Amber used to tell Shayla how good Anthony was as a man, she had that same look. Girl, you got you one. Girl, I'm so happy for you. She said the same thing. Piari better watch her. Amen. Piari better watch her. She did the same thing with Amber, acting like she was so happy. And the more Amber told her how good Anthony was, how Anthony pampered her, how Anthony done this and that, the more and more Shayla fell in love with Anthony. Even though she had Arby, she fell in love with Anthony based on all the good things we would tell her, just like Piari doing. I'm telling you, I had deja vu. I had deja vu. Hey, Joyce Tyler, but girl, it's in my soul. She got that same look in her face, Joyce. The same look she had when Amber used to tell her about Anthony. And all she could say about Iman is, yeah, I got me a good man, and he ain't done nothing for you but talk. I'm beginning to think I'm beginning to wonder in my spirit, amen, if Amon ain't a plot. If Amon didn't come in just to have her to do a DNA, what have Amon done for you, sister? You done tutored up for him. He done had relations with, let's say relations in case we have some 8-year-old trolls in here today. All he's done for you is had relations with you, tell you how he think you go to church, and your family look like they go to church, and then just the biggest heathens they is. Amen. How he done told you that if anything happened with told, the key word is told, talk, verbally. I'm just gonna say verbally, how he's verbally told you. Amen. What he gonna do if Anthony wasn't there, he got your back. He done sat up on your couch and exposed himself, exposed. He done exposed himself to you and Kai if he would have woke up and turned around. Amen. He done ate some oxtails that you probably bought. Amen. That first dinner, I think Shayla, it was on Shayla or probably on Anthony Card. Amen. No, that was on Wayne. That first dinner was on Wayne because Wayne was trying to get with Alicia. Amen. Yeah, that episode between her and Piari was so powerful. Because she doing Piari just like she did Amber. She sat there and told Amber, oh, you got you a good man. Oh, he nice. Oh, he really like you. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. Watch. Guarantee y'all. And Anderson was, yeah. Yeah. Girl, we in here talking today, Mary Clay. Girl, we talking about this Shayla and that look of envy that's on her face. She had that same look. If y'all go back, y'all go to my playlist. I might make my playlist exclusive too. But y'all go to my playlist. And on my playlist, on there, it has when Amber first showed Shayla around the house. And when she showed Shayla around that house, that's when it started. They was at the pool, and she was telling Shayla how good a man that he was and how he wasn't trying nothing with her. Same words Piari telling her right now. He didn't even try nothing with me. He ain't even done it. Amber didn't do nothing. She didn't have relations. We're gonna say relations in case somebody sneak in. She didn't have a relations with Anthony until like probably months later. he really did court her. He really was in love with her. And she used to go back and tell Shayla how Anthony didn't want nothing from her. Now, we don't know how, I don't recall how Shayla and Arby started. I don't know if he courted her first or whatever, but we know at the end of the day, Arby was a good man. He moved her into his house and everything. But this same conversation, y'all, all I could do was holler. Because I looked at her face. The same conversation that Amber had with her is the same conversation that Piari's having. And as soon as she ended up falling in love with the thought of being with Anthony based on what Amber told her. And she got that same look in her face as Piari telling her about old boy. Y'all, I'm telling you, the writing on the wall. And y'all know what? I said it in an earlier video earlier. I said it in the video earlier. She ain't got Delisha around because she know Delisha, that friend, is go check her. Delisha, that friend, even though Delisha about the bag too, Delisha gonna be like, say, friend, he ain't got you none, he ain't took you nowhere, you ain't been over his house. That's the type of friend Delisha is. She go like ask Shayla some questions about what's going on. Amen. She gonna say, well, he ain't took you nowhere, he ain't got you no shoes, he ain't got it. But something in my spirit telling me that, and I know this make believe, y'all, but in my make believe spirit, something telling me that Ron got a woman or a wife at home. He ain't got no wife, we know, because he's a so-called celebrity. They be playing themselves. But I think he got a girl at home, and I'm even thinking, is that other girl Delisha? Is the other girl he got on the side Delisha? I don't know. Or he could be on the up and up. The jury's still out on Ron. I'm not gonna say he good just because he buying her things and he's noticing what she like. Cause you can have a whole married man that's in love with the side piece and caters to the side piece and do everything that the side piece wants. So that ain't, that ain't, yeah. What is SYBAU, Granny? I have no idea what that means, y'all. Please make it plain, cause I don't know what that means. But something is going on, y'all. But that particular skit was was chilling. Is she gonna fall in love with Ron when Iman don't produce, when he don't do anything but continue to get high, leave her house smoky, amen, and tell her what he gonna do or what he will do. Right now, he has been 100% verbal. What's that? People talking about now nonverbal. He ain't been nothing but verbal. That's it. He ain't showed nothing. No action. He's non-physical. He's non-action. He's all verbal. He all verbal. And see, I think this thing backfired on Shayla because she thought wrong with the idea too. Was running game on Piari, and he wouldn't go do nothing for her. He would go use her up, and she would go look like the big dog. But now the tables done switched. She thought she was big dog because on paper, I believe Iman is probably worth more than Ron as an actor or whatever. I'm not sure what he's played in besides Insecure or what his other achievements may be. But on paper, you know, Iman being in The Shy, a big character in The Shy, and all these other things, I see she went back to black. Yep. She going back into Shayla mode. Iman is all talk and money and no money action. Yeah. And I'm wondering, I'm eager for the skit where, hey Shirley, that's my auntie name that I get a lot of my personality from. My Aunt Shirley from Morris, Texas, rest her soul. Um, I started to be Auntie Shirley when I started because of her. But I'm really wondering how is he gonna react? Cause you know she gonna go back and be like, "Can you take me shoe shopping or can you do this and that?" And I can't wait to see his response. Cause he been doing all this talking about what he gonna do for her, what he will do for her, but he has not produced anything, nothing. And she gonna realize really, out of all the men she done messed with, including Arby, including Mike, Anthony did have a bag. He did spend more money and not he spent more money without asking questions. For him to be the businessman and the one with the most sense, he's been the one that has actually spent the most money with no questions. He just, Shayla say it's $15,000. Here go 15. Shayla say it's 10. Yeah, her house is a trap house. That's all that is. He done came over there, man, and just turned into a whole. That's the smokehouse, like you say. Yeah, that's where they go to get high. That's all. That's why he go to her apartment. He probably don't want. And I'd be willing to bet even with that. He don't want his house to smell like weed, unless or he got a room where he do that at. Sometimes people when they have a real big house, they might have a room or a spot at the crib that they go to. But he got free will over there. He do what he want to do. But I can't wait for Anthony to come over there and smell that reefer in the house. Amen. Let's see. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Willie Walker. Willie Walker in the house. That's my girl there. Hey, Willie. Your mom from the west side of Chicago. He's slick and talk straight out of it. Yeah, he did. He could have had aunties. I mean, I'm just saying, it's quiet as a cat. But we ain't gonna go there. That's neither here or there. We're not here to talk about me today. But auntie no game when she heard. That's the difference between me and Shayla and probably Angelina too. I guarantee you, if the tables were to turn, they say Angelina is low enough to do it. Baby, Angelina gonna make him produce. He go sign an agreement, a lease, pets to go. Baby, he go finance pets to go or something. Amen. I guarantee you, Angelina ain't gonna let him just talk. There's a difference between a cougar. Hey, Suzette Johnson in the house. Girl, we got action. We got action. I believe they built Shayla's character up as much as they can. The fall is coming soon. I've been telling everybody that Money Law. Money Law, you hit that. I've been saying that Money Law. Oh, hold on. Am I holding up the line here? Nobody getting that on. Y'all see that kitchen? I'm finna go get this kitchen worked on. Amen. Amen. But I'm telling y'all, I think they've been bit. Money Law. You hit it like I've been saying it. Like a lot of people was getting mad, and a lot of people say, oh, they let Shayla win. They let Shayla win. No, man, karma don't never come when you think it's gonna come. Karma ain't never when you do the dirty thing or when you do the dirty deed. I'm speaking for myself. I ain't always been a perfect person. If you do somebody wrong or you do a wrong deed, it's going to come back on you. It is. I promise you it's going to come back on you. It's going to circle the block. It's going to circle back. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So, I'm just saying, y'all, it's a coming. Karma is a coming. Angelina's gonna have that one-on-one conversation with Amon like she did in. Yeah, that one-on-one Willie Walker. Hey man, Auntie, that one-on-one. Cause if y'all remember, she kind of Angelina low key came on to Anthony. Amen. And remember when she was dealing with Ali? Ali was Patty's daughter husband. I believe it was Patty's daughter husband, right? And she came on to him. They just never got a chance to cross the line. But she definitely came on to him. Yep, what you put out, go come back to you. Yep. And see, she gonna try that whole thing with Amon about the money and stuff, but Amon gonna be like, I ain't got no baby with her. But I think Shayla finna come up pregnant. I really do. I think she gonna come up pregnant by Amon, trying to get the bag. And when she get pregnant, it's gonna come out that Kai not Anthony. I'm just speaking. It could happen. Come out that Kai not Anthony, and then Amon not gonna believe that baby healed. He gonna be like, man, you could have still been messing with your baby daddy. Everything, it's gonna hit hard. It's gonna hit hard, and that probably really will be Amon's baby, or even more karma. She could end up being pregnant by Amon, go through a lot, and miscarry like Emma did from all the stress. I'm telling you now, there's so many different ways this can go. That's why I'm not really tripping right now about the longevity of the skit because I feel like now it is developing. Amen. We are seeing some movement. And right now, it's just like any good movie. It's like any good soap opera. We just got to hold on and see what the end going to be. That's where we at now with this skit. Because it could play out so many different ways, so many juicy ways. It's wide open now. Because now you got her envying Piari like she envied Amber. And y'all notice how she didn't take that, she told, she gonna tell Piari it's too early to be drinking. You ain't been telling her it's too early to be drinking. She's gonna try to plant a seed with wrong, like all she do, or she gonna tell Iman, because everybody know homeboy gonna go back and tell his homeboy and say, I heard your girl be getting drunk. I heard your girl a drunkard or blah blah blah. Blah. She gonna try to tarnish Piari's name. Watch. But instead of Ron biting it, Ron gonna go back and talk to her like a real man and say, baby, I like you, but I want you to stop drinking so much. I want you to chill out on the drinking. You better than that. You too beautiful to be drinking. What are you trying to drink away your pain for? That's the type of man I think he gonna be. He not gonna run from her drinking habit. He gonna address the elephant in the room with her drinking habit. And then we gonna have action. Boy, I wish it was some type of way to have audio so I could hear what y'all saying. Your mom hasn't caught up with Wayne in a while. Child, ain't nobody caught up with Wayne. Got a grandbaby on the way. He's getting ready for his final special. Oh man, I hope God bless him so big with this final show. And I want all of the relights, because that's why we're here, because of the Country Wayne skit. And I just pray that we all be in prayer for him today, tomorrow, and especially Saturday. That this be one of the biggest comedy shows ever in history. Because like I said this morning in my thing on the way to work, I think it's going to be a powerful move of God during this. I don't think this is just going to be your regular comedy show. I think at some point in that show, God is going to be acknowledged. If I know him like I know him, and I know Wayne, like I've been to his shows. Anytime he's been in Dallas, I've missed one show when he came to Dallas. But I love Mr. Country Wayne for real. He is really a phenomenal. Like they came for him, the stand-up people came for him, baby. But he showed up and showed them. Amen. I like the way he prayed for his son. Jesus, yes, man. Jesus always popular. I like that skit. I mean not skit. That speech he did. I put it in my members only chat because it has like a little copyright thing on it. Cause it wasn't a copyright strike, but I don't like nothing to say copyright. Amen. If y'all notice, that's why I'm even scared to do. I want to know how to. I've asked to do it, and people have helped me and showed me how to do the side by side. But that's why I chilled out on the rewind, and I really haven't done a lot of posting his actual skits or whatever because I don't never want to come up like as a copyright deal or something happen in the future with the rules. So I'd rather you all get to know, you know, this ReRe, and most of us here we've already watched the skits or whatever. So I think I'm a good storyteller. So we gonna go with this for as long as we can, amen. But he is, oh my God, it's good. It's Oh, I love the sun. I love when the sun shining. Like I love fall, y'all. You see, faith on love always comes, baby. And that's like when people come after you though, I forget what the saying is or whatever. But when you're on a certain level, you don't even acknowledge certain things and certain people. Like some stuff not even worth acknowledging. People go throw slugs. People go throw salt. Even the little small times I've been in, the review land. It's people out there that really be throwing shade and throwing jabs on the low, and it's like they're not even on your radar. And that's something that I had to learn, and that I had to people, the advice given to me is you can't some stuff you just don't even respond to, because people want you to respond to mess and drama and stuff like that. Just like this whole thing with Cardi and Nicki. I just really wish And I love me some Cardi, y'all. I really do. I think she is the most humble. She was one of the first celebrities I seen that would get on camera with no makeup, hair not done, and be like, "This is me." She was one of the first I seen to do it. And now, you like Lizzo does it. That's why I love her. Megan Thee Stallion has done it. Like they can show you this is me glammed up, but they can show me this is me without. And I'm the same way now. It's like I used to wouldn't even get on a live or do a podcast or do on camera, wouldn't take pictures or whatever unless I was like fully glammed up. Because you think that's how people want to see you. When I tell you, you get more love just by being yourself. Because at the end of the day, even a man, you gonna see me without my girl alone. If we get, we intimate or whatever, you gonna see me without my girl alone. I'm gonna wake up to the morning in front of you with no makeup and stuff on. So if you can see me at my worst, then baby, when I doll up and put on that thing, baby, like I might be tonight, you know what I'm saying? As I get my hair done, I feel like a different person, maybe in my spirit, So if you can see the raw me with no lipstick, no nothing, and like I said, I'm a lipstick, and then I might do some eyeliner every now and then. If I ain't slept in a long time, maybe once or twice a month, I might put some concealer under my eyes. Might. But baby, this skin is straight from grandmama now. And I'm proud of it. And I say that all the time, not to throw no jabs, but I have been blessed. Um, with beautiful skin. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? And why not show it? Even when I have the flaws, even with whoever you are, man, be who you are. I used to hate my gal. Oh my God. I used to not smile, and like I've said this on other lives before. And I stopped at a gas station one time, and it's so sad every time I tell the story because it's like this guy. I didn't know he was a family friend of a friend. And but when I seen him at the gas station, I didn't know who he was. And then when I seen him later on at my friend's house, I was like, I know you. And I was smiling about something. I was on the phone. It was probably over 30 years ago because I think I was like 18. And I was at the gas station. I was just smiling, but I was talking to somebody on the phone. And he said, "You got one of the most beautiful smiles I've ever." He would just say, "Your smile is so beautiful." He said, "I love your gap, baby. I've been ever since." 30 years later, teasing, smiling, and that's one of the things that people have complimented me on in my past. And, they compliment me on my smile. And I used to hate my gap, and I used to hate to smile. And so it's this saying on a frame. It says, "Don't frown because you never know who's falling in love with your smile." And that's so true. You never know who's falling in love with your smile. You know what I'm saying? Those hips and those hips you think too big, or them boobs you think too big, or that thighs you think too big. Somebody else falling in love with somebody like, "Ooh, Lord, look at that," and they love it because it's natural, amen. And I ain't knocking nobody, I ain't throwing no shade at nobody. But I'm saying, if you're blessed to have junk in your trunk and it's natural, you didn't do nothing to enhance or nothing else, baby, flaunt that thing. I got more compliments and more dudes flirt with me when I was 175 than when I got down to 201 2 years ago. I lost 75 pounds, and I gained 40 of it back. And I'm still trying to get some of it out. But for health reasons. But when I got down to 201, it was me. ReRe, I like you when you was bigger. ReRe, I like you when you was bigger. Amen. I'm just saying. What furniture store do they use? Feel, Glow, Melissa had the same sofa set. I noticed it. Yeah, don't what's her name? What's good name? Larry. I think Larry ex-wife got the same furniture too. Amen. And some of them apartments look like they same people apartments. I'm just saying, look like the apartment used by folks kids. But hey, whatever they gotta do. But yeah, so I got on a tangent. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just saying, love yourself. Love yourself. Love is for you. You love you and keep on moving in life. Amen and amen again. Don't let nobody stop you from smiling. It's about how much, and I'm telling you, there's nothing more attractive than confidence. Nothing more attractive than confidence. If you got confidence, I love me an alpha male. And I learned too, like, I did have an issue when it comes to short. I love me a tall man. I'm sorry. I love tall. Because I like to look up at him. I love tall. But, because I'm short. And, but, you know, you can like what you like or whatever, but, man, I'm telling you, love yourself. Confidence is sexy. Whether you male or female, confidence is so sexy. And if you walk around with your head down and you feeling sorry for yourself, ain't nobody else go. Don't nobody want nobody who don't nobody else want. And you got to start by wanting yourself. And that's what Shayla don't get. Shayla is one of the most beautiful characters I think in Skillana. I think she is so beautiful, so pretty. And on her Instagram in real life, she says a lot of spiritual, encouraging stuff. But even the character of Shayla makes people look at her differently. She's not as beautiful because of the way she talks to people, the way she acts. You know, things like that. Things like that can make you look so ugly. You can be the most beautiful girl in the world, but if you a gold digger who don't care about nobody, and you manipulative and you deceitful, mm-mm. Same thing for me with a man. You know, like I love me some mom. Don't get me wrong. Tall, dark drink of water. Amen. But in real life, if I don't care how good you look, how tall you look, how sexy you are, if all you got going for yourself is smoking reefer all the time and getting high and you smell like it all the time, or if all going for you is your money, you study talking about your money, your cars, your this, that's a turn off to me. Nobody want to hear all that. That's what I'm liking about this wrong character, and I hope they don't destroy him. I hope they don't destroy Chad, because you can be an alpha male without having $1 million in your bank account. It's about you. It's about how you carry yourself. So yeah, buddy. You see the chat out. Y'all, so y'all that's in here, the y'all that came late, yeah, we was just talking about that. We kicked it off with how, well, I kicked it off with how Shayla is looking at Piari as Piari tells the story of how, you know, she didn't ask for this, she didn't ask for that, and she's telling her about Rome the same way Amber was telling Shayla about Anthony, and she was eating it up, and she was so excited, and the whole time she was falling in love with the story. So I wonder when Amon showed his true colors, will Shayla start falling for Rome, or I believe she gonna try to plant a seed. She gonna try to plant a seed through Amon or through Ron exactly, or she gonna try to shade uh, Piari. Or I can even see them all being together and Shayla feeding her drinks. Like, girl, drink some more. Drink some of this. Drink some of that. Chad may have to pick Shayla up from her karma. I don't think so. I want them to put Chad with Zachary. I really do. Or give Zachary just a good male, you know, figure. But Zachary would be the ultimate karma. Because I'm telling you, I think Chad got money. I think Chad got money. And he genuinely liked Shayla. But the more I'm thinking about this on this drive to the shop, I'm really thinking she gonna get pregnant by Amon, find out Anthony ain't Kai daddy, and that's gonna plant doubt in Amon. And Amon gonna be like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Amon gonna tell her to go straight to that, across that border to the clinic. I'm just saying, I don't know, but it's gonna get good. 'Cause that man ain't did nothing but talk to her the whole time, verbally. We gonna call him verbal, straight verbal. They say non-verbal. They go the straight verbal Amon, 'cause he ain't did nothing but talk. I'm telling you, I don't think he bought some oxtails. I think she bought them. And let's get the other thing. But yeah, let's talk about what are they doing to Kev? They done destroyed Kev's character. He all the way gone. 'Cause I think he kind of done started liking Noel, but he liked the other girl at the same time. But it always goes back to I feel like a lot of the male characters go bad after they get hurt by multiple women or by women. Kevin originally, his wife hurt him. He wanted Amber, but Amber wanted somebody else. Then, okay, he wanted Brittany, and then Brittany turned out to be a snake, cheating on him with Dalen. Dalen I got cheated on 3 times with her, so I think him and Keisha will end up messing around. That's the only thing I hate about Skip Nana is how everybody be with everybody. It's kind of like, ugh. And not to say it don't happen in real life, because I've been around some spots when you go to college and things like that. It's like a lot of the stuff just don't come out, but you know, you know secretly, oh she messed with him, he messed with her, he messed with her, she messed with her, she messed with her, and then he messed with him, and you know, but it's just not talked about. I wish they would keep Teaser on hand. Oh, I hated to see him like that too. I hated to see that for him. I wanted to see a skit come after that where Anthony, and I might have missed it because I ain't really been in the skits today. I mean, I got caught up or whatever, but I might have missed some. I really wanted to see Anthony take up for these and say, Coco, you know, give him a chance because he really did do him. He really did do him wrong. He did Diesel real dirty, and Diesel could have been getting help while he was telling everybody he was crazy, and that's the hurtful part of it. And Anthony know he wrong for that. Anthony go get his karma, y'all. And like I said, the only real karma that I can see, if Kai is his, I don't really see that as being big karma. And the reason I don't see that as being big karma is because, first of all, he would be getting a child. He been wanting a child. He wanted a son. So that really wouldn't be karma to me. Karma would be Kai not being his. This the second child been put on him. And you had a real child. Your wife was pregnant with your real seed. Your wife was pregnant with your real legacy. And you messed it up. That's karma. You messed it up. You stressed her out so much. She was crying every day. You did that to her. Nobody else did that. You did that to her. Sorry, y'all. I had to go out and come back in. Amen. I had to send a message that my big sorry, y'all. I had to go out and come back in. Amen. I had to send a message that my beautician knew I was in route. Amen. I only got to get this kitchen done. Amen. But yeah, y'all. Karma is coming. It's coming. It's coming. Karma coming. Yeah, it's coming. So get your popcorn ready, y'all. But oh, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, karma. Now, if the baby is his, okay, your karma, you got to deal with Shayla for the rest of your life. Whoop to do. People go through that all the time, but that ain't no real. I mean, everybody's saying it, especially the people who gung ho that it's his child. I mean, if it's his child, then what's the karma? Amber might go ahead and divorce him because she can't deal with Shayla. Don't want to deal with Shayla the rest of her life, and he end up losing money. But I don't know. Wayne gonna give him money or two when he considering taking her serious. Yep. Yep. But I don't know. Are we really gonna see Amon take her serious? Cause right now he's in love with the idea of Shayla. Shayla ain't showed it. That what got me, Terry's taking liberty to see Wayne's comedy show. I think the whole cast going. Cause if you notice, like even in Tasha's skit, I think the whole cast go. Man, I wish I could go. Oh man, I would love to go. I would drop everything I had going on to catch a flight to go see Wayne. I swear for God I would. But that's gonna be an awesome show. And I think the whole cast gonna be there. I wish, is it live or is it just he taping it live his last show and then it's gonna be put on Prime, or can you watch it like live stream it on Prime? That's the part I don't know. They show what happened to these friend and the wife, is she alive? Yeah, that would be interesting. Maybe they are gonna show it now that now that all that's going on. Maybe they are gonna show it. Okay, y'all, I'm at the beauty shop. I might come back in a minute, depending on if she ready for me or not. I'll be back. Thank y'all. It's been real. We be trying to get this. Ooh, Lord, get it together. Talk to y'all later.